chicos. Hola chicos.
Bienvenidos a una nueva edición de Ruta 226.
Somos el Ministerio Infantil Ruta 226.
Hey guys, it's me David. So today we're going to talk about the story of Peter, Matthew chapter 14, 28 to 31. But first, until we get into that, what did you learn last week? So Mr. Jansen was talking about how Jesus came by a village and fed 5,000 people with just 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes. I'm not liking it to you guys. That's not even enough for me. And I don't know how he can feed 5,000 people, But Jesus trusted in God. And all the people in the village trusted in Jesus. So they got what they wanted. And just by that trust and that faith, that's what they got. So in today's lesson, we're going to start off with a little talk about science. So I'm sure in science class, you guys had some experiments to do with some objects and how they float or sink. So for example, a balloon, of course it's going to float. An empty water bottle, it's going to float. A bouncy ball, it's going to float. But things that will sink will be bowling balls, a glass filled with water, rocks, coins, all of that would sink. And then we can kind of relate that to our lives. Because without Jesus, we would sink. We would sink all the way to the ground. But if we got Jesus with us and we trust in Jesus and we have faith in Him and we accept Him in our lives, we would float and go and rise up with Him. So that's going to relate to our lesson today. So our lesson is going to talk about the story of Peter. So there's one time Peter was just on his boat and he was a fisherman. Now Jesus was walking down the beach and then he saw Peter on his boat, just came back from a fishing trip. And Jesus asked him, "Hey, can I go with you?" So Peter didn't want him to go, but Jesus really wanted to go, so they went together. They went on the river and they went go fish. Now Peter was not faithful at all. He did not trust in Jesus that he would have a big fish. But actually, Jesus was touching the water and he managed to get a lot of fishes. Probably 30,000 fishes. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I really don't know how many fishes he got. I just know that it was a bunch of fishes. So later on, Peter and Jesus started growing a relationship. They started to talk together. They started to trusting in each other. They started to just become good friends. And Peter accepted him in his life, as Jesus thought. So later on, Peter and his friends and his co-workers went on a fishing trip to get more fishes. But there's a big storm. It's a big storm. And I don't like storms. It's very scary. So after they had that big storm, their boat started to rock a lot. Their boat started to tip over. They started to lose control. But then they saw Jesus on the water. They saw him walking on water. They were so scared. I would be scared. Oh man. But they couldn't believe their eyes. They were like, "Wait, what is that? What is that?" And they were like, "Oh, that's Jesus." Whoa. Even the fishes were crazy. They were like, "Whoa, wait, hold up. There's a man walking on water. What the heck is this?" But later on, Jesus asked Peter to come with him. And all of Peter's friends were like, "Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing, mister? What are you doing?" And Peter was like, "I'm going to go walk on water with him because he told me to. He asked me to. And I have to have faith in him." So he did. He trusted in him. He started walking on water. And then everybody couldn't believe their eyes. They were like, "Bro, that's a ghost. I don't know if that's Jesus." No. And then Peter was like, "No, that's not a ghost. That's Jesus." But then Peter started to look back, even when Jesus told him not to look back. And then started to sink. He started to drown and started calling for help. And Jesus asked him, "Why did you look behind? I had you and I had your eyes on me. You can't just be distracted from what's going behind you." So, and then Jesus helped him get back to shore and back to the boat. Jesus forgave Peter, of course, because that's his son. But Jesus told him, don't ever look back again. Don't ever look back and doubt me again. I will always be with you, and I will never leave your side. I will always save you from any trouble that you have, because you are my son, and I love you. Now, guys, it's time for Catherine's Crafts. I hope you guys are cool, and love you guys. Bye!
I'm so happy to know that you're welcome. You're back. And you know what Mr. David talked to us about today, right? Like how Jesus and Peter walk on water, right? And how it's so important to have faith and faith on Jesus, because when we start doubting, that's when we start, like, things start getting rocky, right? So, but today I'm in charge of crafts, and today we're gonna do something so exciting. We're gonna build a boat. So I'm gonna need you to go in your house, go and find a toothpick and a sponge. Grab construction paper of the color of your choosing. It can be your favorite color. And we're gonna need also a bowl of water. Okay. So first, it's a very simple craft today. So we're gonna draw the sails. You can see over here. I don't know if you can see in the camera. I had drawn the sail. It's like one horizontal line right here, one vertical line right here, straight lines, and then like a curve, putting these two together. And now with our pair of scissors, we're gonna cut it. So cutting. And this is gonna be the sail of our boat. You only need to cut one. And if you are struggling to get the shape of it, you can ask your parents. But it should look like this, you know, like the sail of a boat. And with tongue glue, I have some craft glue over here, but you guys can use the white glue, or you can use any glue at home. I put some glue to the sail. And I'm gonna glue it to the toothpick. But the pointy end, it has to be like down, looking downward, okay? So I'm just gonna, glue it to my toothpick. My toothpick, it's considerably big. So if you guys have like those small toothpicks at home, you have to make the sail smaller. Okay. And now that it's glued on, I'm gonna get my sponge that I got from home, that I stole from my kitchen. And you know, it has like a hard part and it has a soft part. So with the pointy end of the toothpick, I'm going to, well, you guys are gonna have more time, so make sure you guys the glue is dry, okay? But right now, since I don't have time for it to dry, so I'm just gonna do it. So I'm just gonna just poke it through. Let's try again. There you go. I'm guessing. Okay. And you know how I have my boat over here. And you know how with faith, Peter started walking on water, but then he said, Jesus saved me when he started doubting. Well, you know, because we had so much faith in our boat, we're gonna get our bowl of water that we already got, and we're gonna see how our boat floats. Because we have faith in Jesus. Well, you guys do a better job than me, okay? Ta-da! This is today's craft, and I hope you guys enjoy it today.